eaten up. And God will say, before this one got eaten up, I better kill them. I better kill them myself. And that was how God had to kill them. Yes, you can. But how would you can? You got to possess a spirit, which is the Spirit of God. It is that spirit that causes you to know what is God really saying. You need to understand, it's like sending somebody on an errand. If that person did not get the message clearly, he will do something else. When these people went to the land, it was true that the giants were in the land. They were not lying. But that was not what God sent them to go and do. And because they didn't have the spirit, they didn't understand God. So they concentrate so much on the giants. And the fear of the giant captured them. So when they were coming back to give the report, they weren't lying. They were telling the truth. But that was not what they were sent to go and do. And the man that understood what they should go and do did just that. So I got there. I saw Hebron. It's like God's promising you to give you London. And said, go and spy London. I'm not very sure if I'm going to come to Dagenham. Oh, don't quote me now. Don't let Mayor say that the preacher said Dagenham is not good. But God said, I'm going to give you London. At least I'll guarantee you I'll get to Mayfair. I'll get to Hampstead. Where else? Oxford Street. Canary Wharf. Doesn't look bad. So I will choose. I will be exactly like Caleb. I will look at the place, Hebron, the most beautiful part, and concentrate on it. And that was what Caleb did. He went to the place he loved, and he saw the milk. You will see it in verse 14. Immediately they entered the land. He quickly told Joshua, Joe, you remember? That's the place I came to see. So he came to see the milk. The 10 spies came to see what? You preached. So the 10 concentrated so much. And why? Because they couldn't hear in the beginning what God was saying. But the man that had the spirit knew that this God is not concerned about the giant. He made them. Psalm 24 verse 1, let me understand it. The earth is the Lord, and what? And the fullness. And the fullness includes the giants. So the man that had the spirit understood what God was saying. So he came there and was looking at Hebron. You know, when men are giants, they can work very hard. They had made all their house beautiful. The garden was excellent. The fences were well painted. The garden house for the summer, everything was well done because they had strength. And Caleb said, that's what I wanted. When we entered, I'm going to tell the leader, Joshua, oh, run up now, hurry up. I have seen what I lost. God told us to come and see what we wanted. And that was what I did. Yes, you can. For you to possess the possession that God has promised you, even in this year of new beginning, you better have the right spirit in the beginning. Because that is what will make you understand what is God saying. You will be able to define and design and say, what is God really saying? Because it is vital. God can speak. He is a smart God. That is why he speaks in a way that not everybody will understand him. Because it's not cheap. You understand the disciples. They will come back to Jesus. Jesus, what do you really mean? And he will say, well, you seem to be interested. I will tell you the meaning of the parable. And Jesus is God. That's exactly how God operates. He never makes himself very cheap. So he said, go and spy the land. But the man that has the spirit, calm down. Sir, what exactly are we supposed to spy? And I will imagine, God will have told him. I gave the land to Abraham, so it's nothing to do with you. I knew about the giants, I made them. I had made provision to kill the giants. That's not why I'm sending you. Go and choose where you like. And the man had God. He understood God. And he did just that. And that showed that surely this man have heard God clearly. That's why two people can come to church. As you are sitting down now, one will, at the end of the service, one will say, wow, praise God. That was for me. I'm going to take that message, I'm going to use it and change something. And one will say, oh, we had that before. Oh, we've had that many times. Oh, it's boring. Two people. They were receiving the word with different spirits. You know what I'm saying? They were receiving it with different spirits. One will catch it, we use it, we work for that one. And the other one will say, oh, we've been hearing that many times. Oh, we had it last week. Oh, I had it on TV. Oh, same scripture. Oh, I had it. And we miss it. We miss it. For you to have that full manifestation of what God is saying, particularly about this year, 2008, the spirit's got to be right. Because God will speak in a language that it takes only those that have that spirit to understand. When I look at my Bible, in Genesis chapter 17, verse 8, Genesis 17 and verse 8, God has given the land, listen to this carefully, to Abraham and his seed. Watch this. From that moment on, everybody living in that land is legal. Oh, you don't hear me. From the moment God has promised Abraham the land and his generation, everybody living in that land, let me speak like an African English, illegal. You understand that? It's completely illegal from that moment. The time God has said, Abraham, Canaan is yours. The giants are illegal. And the man with the Spirit of God, Caleb, understood that. And the land is mine. It's like you owning a house. You are a landlord. You don't need to live in a house to be a landlord, do you? No. What makes you a landlord? The title deeds of the house. The document of the house. Right. You don't need to live there. You can live somewhere, another continent, but you will know that number 10 Smith Street, Dagenham, is mine, for example. You don't need to live there. So, right when God through Moses sent them, he said, go and spy, Caleb understood, it's ours anyway. It's ours anyway. Oh, it's ours anyway. God has given it to our granddaddy. And he has promised that this is to your seed. That is why you will understand that if you are in a relationship, somehow, some of you right now, you are in that spy time of your life. The man that God has promised that man is yours, somehow will start acting funny. Oh, you cannot understand it, start acting funny. But because probably you don't have the right spirit in you, that somebody will snatch him. It is because you haven't got the right spirit inside of you. You have a different spirit. Which I'm sorry, it is not the Spirit of God. The Spirit of God is the Spirit of faith. If you got His Spirit, you will understand that you cannot snatch my baby. She's got my name. He or she has got my name. You cannot snatch what is mine.
You can partner with this program and help us proclaim the message of Jesus Christ to the world. You can sow a seed of £5, £10, £50, or any amount you desire. For donations or prayer, call +44 0207 511 2140 or +44 07951 405 581. The new book by Pastor Sandor Duela, From Zero to Hero, is now available. This book gives you the principle that will make you a history maker. The principle to be a destiny focus lies in this book. It is not how you began, but how you finish in life that matters. If your desire is to finish, then read this book, From Zero to Hero. Available now from Covenant Assembly Church of God, Word Embassy, Central Hotel, 150 Bark.